You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, guys, let's talk about the WNBA and the UFC. You may be thinking, what? WNBA and UFC? Yes. Now, you guys know that this is quote-unquote Pride Month, okay? You've seen all these sports organizations and leagues virtue signal for the Alphabet Mafia. Major League Baseball, we talked about the Giants. WNBA, we haven't talked about because when it comes to, Pride Nights in the WNBA is not really news because these players, for the most part, are a part of the Alphabet Mafia. There's no way in the world WNBA is going to say, hey, we reject these Pride Nights. Just imagine, folks, if the WNBA actually got rid of these Pride Nights. These super woke players would lose their minds. Majority of these WNBA players are victims in their minds, okay? They're triggered. They've been screaming forever about getting paid, and Caitlin Clark is the money train, but they're trying to kill her on the court. Folks, she got hit in the throat last night, if I'm not mistaken. Rose actually did a video on that. They hate her. They really do. WNBA players want to be professional victims and nothing more. I would say roughly about 80% of those women in WNBA are part of the Alphabet Mafia. Now, when it comes to one sport, UFC, you don't see Pride Nights. Is that a shocker? No. Look at the core base of the UFC. Probably not too many people are actually going to like Pride Nights at UFC events. First of all, UFC is not like these other sports leagues where the schedule is just set, before the year. No. The people that watch UFC, they're not woke leftists. And UFC watchers are not going to like Pride Nights. Even though I'm pretty sure that there are some lesbians, and probably some gay fighters, but hey, they just want to fight and nothing more. And I think that Dana White is pretty smart not to bring in the Pride Nights to his UFC events. It would actually destroy the UFC. Now, you actually had some comments with Outkick. We're going to listen to it. And this one WNBA player, Angel McCoughtry, I believe that's the name. You guys probably don't know who she is. I don't either. Oh, she's triggered. She is triggered by that. You know why? Because she wants special rights. Nothing more. They want the attention. So let's go ahead and dive into this, guys. Here we go. So right over here on TMZ, Angel McCoughtry rips Dana White over UFC Pride Night stance. Angel McCoughtry isn't buying Dana White's explanation for why the UFC doesn't hold Pride Nights, calling the stance hypocritical and arguing the Alphabet Mafia community deserves the same visibility other groups receive through major sports organizations. Same visibility? Really? When was the last time you actually saw a straight Pride Night at games? Oh, you've never seen it. You never see it. And we don't have a flag either, by the way. The Alphabet Mafia has multiple flags. Of course, you have your regular Pride flag, which is not woke enough. So now they use the Pride Progress flag, because they got to bring race into it, that kind of thing. Yeah. Also, you have the trans flag as well. Yeah. I think that that the Alphabet Mafia has a lot of special rights. But listening to what Dana White told Outkick right here. Check this out.
Why doesn't the UFC have Pride Nights?
Listen, I have, I'm staring at my board, my roster of top 15 fighters. I'm assuming we have some gay fighters. I don't know how many of them are openly. I know that we have gay female fighters. I don't give a I don't care what you are, who you are, what you do. You know, that's just we don't talk about that or any of that stuff. We have a T-shirt that says "We are all fighters," and it's got like the gay flag colors on it. But I don't know. I'm just not. Everybody do your own thing, and I'm just not into it. I don't listen. You think I'm happy about what Josh Hokett said? You know, the night that I'm trying to unify the country, and you know, and he goes out and says something absolutely stupid like he did that night. But I am a believer of free speech too.
Yeah, so you guys heard that right there. He really doesn't care about your sexuality. Okay, you're not getting these Pride Nights. And Dana White has been pretty clear. He lets his fighters say whatever they want to say. If I'm not mistaken, guys, during the BLM times back in 2020, he actually had a few BLM fighters, if I'm not mistaken. He let them wear their shirts. Other people, they didn't want to wear it. But Dana White has been pretty good at not bringing politics into his sport. And I really do believe that other sports leagues should actually follow his lead. But they're not going to do it. But this is what this woke WNBA player said. It says here, the star WNBA player joined us on TMZ Live and said Dana's argument that sexuality is a personal matter, not a workplace issue, doesn't hold up. In her view, the same logic could be applied to other groups, such as the military, which sports leagues regularly choose to spotlight. Oh, you mean people that actually put their lives on the line for the country? I'm sorry. What is her name? Angel McCoughtry. Are you actually doing something to put your life on the line? We honor the military because one thing, it's not political. The military puts their lives on the line. There's been people that have died for the country. You play basketball. You like to sleep with women. Yes, she's a part of the Alphabet Mafia. How is that actually doing anything for the country? That's quite different. It is not the same whatsoever. Angel argues that giving the Alphabet Mafia a platform wouldn't hurt anyone and could actually help closeted athletes feel more comfortable being themselves. Folks, at this point, why would any athlete actually want to be in the closet right now? I mean, think about this, guys. Carl Nassib came out in the NFL. He was an active player. Say, hey, I'm gay. What happened to him? Nothing. He continued to play until he retired. She also pointed to the broader role sports organizations play in education and outreach, noting leagues like the NBA require players to participate in programs covering everything from financial literacy to personal conduct with women. As for the comments that sparked her response, Dana said he doesn't care whether someone is gay or straight, insisting everyone is welcome in the UFC. Yeah. So they have right there, man. You see, she just wants special attention. Nothing more. I say don't give her special attention whatsoever. There shouldn't be any Pride Nights whatsoever in any of these sports. It is extremely divisive. And for the most part, I believe sports fans don't want it. We know that the players don't want it, especially, when it comes to Major League Baseball and hockey. Players have rejected that. However, that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time. Welcome to blackwhitenetwork.com. School is out. We're running a sale, 17% off everything in the merch store, guys, including our new Freedom shirt that is normally $29.97, but you get 17% off, including hats also as well. Our best-selling shirt is our America 250 Bald Eagle Edition with the America 250 flag on the back. We're getting close, guys, to the 250th anniversary of the United States of America. We also have other merch in the merch store, including hoodies, zip-up hoodies, hats, America 250 hats at that. Other merch as well. And don't forget to become members, guys. $10 a month. You sign up, you get a 7-day free trial. You can also save money by getting the annual plan. We do appreciate it. You can donate directly on the website, $5, $10, $20, whatever you guys want to give. We do appreciate the support.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.